we were on the road perpetually. We were working really hard at that and trying to balance, doing something we'd never done before.
In 2011, my band and I, Cody Beebe and the Crooks, played the Summer Meltdown Festival in Darrington, and that festival was started by a band called Flow Motion. We were pretty inspired by what they had done. That summer we also played a mountain party here in the Nile Valley just outside of Natchez for some friends and family. All of these people came out, we played on a trailer, it was amazing, and we realized that this is home, and we had such support here that we thought, well, if Flow Motion could do it over in Darrington, maybe we could do it.
I'm the president of the Yakima Ski Vendors. We believed in Cody and all the Crooks and felt like it was a really great idea.
It's just, look around. Look at the back of the picture. It's just beautiful here, and it doesn't get any better than here.
And we were all living in the van together and touring and making ends meet. We were just all in on the band concept.
So we went out on this national tour, and we were probably 6 weeks into this 7-week thing, and we thought, well, what if we just kind of throw an end of the summer, end of our tour schedule party for the community?
Early on, the challenge for us was, really balancing touring and doing the festival, and especially that first year.
Cody does the majority of the driving, so he's like driving us around the country on the phone with Yakima County officials and stuff like that to try to make Chinook Fest happen.
First, we had to name it, and we had to find a location. We knew we wanted to do it. We knew we wanted to do it up here. And Jim Sprick Community Park seemed like the perfect location, kind of in the center of the valley that we called home and that we had a lot of friends and support.
It also kind of embodies, I think, this feeling of the West. There's a little bit of a hippie vibe in places and still that country vibe, and I think we all find ourselves really at home there.
And that first year, it was a testament to just maybe the craziness of our vision or the clarity of our vision, I'm not sure which, but people jumped in and helped.
I knew Cody Beebe and the Crooks because I did PR for them when they did their national tour.
And I told her, well, I have an idea for this festival, and she said, well, I'd love to help, and so she was up here and just kind of dove in.
It's like, do you want to be involved? I don't know how much we could pay you. You could do PR. And I was like, done. Yep, I'm in. That sounds awesome. Fantastic. I'm there. And then I showed up to our headquarters at the time, which was Cody's parents' house in Sela. And there was just paperwork everywhere and piles everywhere and Cody in the middle of that. Very quickly we realized, okay, oh my God, we have a lot to do.
I think it just surprised us. Like, we didn't really know what we were agreeing to when we thought, let's do this. And then when it finally got there and, all those decisions we had made leading up to it, and now all this fencing is here and all the crowd management support is here and the stage is here and these guys are setting up huge speakers and all this stuff, and so then it gets real.
I was involved first year just because my son Ty, involved with this Cody Beebe and the Crooks band, so I wanted to be involved, and so I signed up, been here ever since.
I thought, wow, 5 miles away from my place there's going to be, I was excited, so I went down for the initial setup and then helped a little bit with setting up because I was excited about music on the mountain.
I was on the Lions Club in Natchez. I was in charge of all the vendors. People would come to me to get a booth for Sportsman's Days. Emily approached me and said, can I have a booth for, sell Chinook Fest tickets? And I was, Chinook Fest? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, how much is the booth? I was like, 2 tickets. And so, been here ever since.
There was a little bit of pushback from some locals.
I got a letter from a concerned member of our community that there was going to be a lock on the gate and the festival was happening in a few days, and I didn't know that Cody was in California, and I called him panicking because I was like, here we go.
We had a show in California the weekend before the first Chinook Fest, so we drove to Tahoe, and on the way back I got a call from Liz, and she said, hey, there's a letter that's gone around, there's 14 signatures on it out of the community of 1,400 to 2,000 at that time are upset about this thing, and they've signed this letter, and some of the people are threatening to try to lock the gates of the festival grounds. It's like, man, I'm in a van at a Love's gas station in Southern Oregon thinking this isn't gonna happen, and we've got all this money that we didn't have in the first place really locked into this thing, and what if we can't do it? And I'm proud to say that we left this place as good, if not better, than we started with it that year and every year.
The Chinook Fest community has really embraced the festival. The businesses do well off the festival. They've come together as a community and helped support the festival. And I think even the people that were really hesitant in the early years, now I see them attend. Sometimes they're even volunteering.
I remember we had a pre-party at Gold Creek, so we had shuttles running from here up there on Friday night.
I remember walking in there and just kind of thinking, you know, are people going to receive this well in the Nile Valley and everything? And walking into Gold Creek, I'd been at the festival grounds doing something, so I was a little late getting there, and it was just mind-blowing. I was like, yeah, this is going to work. This is going to work.
Hey, welcome to Chinook Fest. You guys can all give yourselves a round of applause. This is the first annual Chinook Music Festival, and it starts right now.
There was a palpable energy and a connectivity. We were able to tap into something early on there. Definitely excitement. We knew that we had something special and wanted to continue to make it happen.
I think the first year we had, 57 RVs, remember that. I don't know, maybe like 300 or 400 people, something like that in total, which we thought was awesome. And I think if you talk to a lot of people that were here the first year, it's always that thing where like, man, that first year though.
The first one was by far my favorite. I mean, I've had great experiences in all of them, but that one was my favorite.
We had found our tribe, that everyone had come together, that it was a start of something really special. Not worried about the outside world, you know, no cell phones, work up there, and everyone was just connected.
Not bad for a couple of kids to put together a music festival, am I wrong?